Welcome to the new YouTube studio. So even though me and Holly only moved into this house just over 2 weeks ago now, it feels like it's taken an absolute lifetime to get this room set up just like this, how I wanted it to, ready for making YouTube videos and content and just being a creative room. And I could not be happier with how it has turned out. It looks incredible, I absolutely love it, and this is the first real video that I have shot since it has been finished, and I'm going to be getting back into making more consistent videos again now that we are fully moved in and settled down. There's nothing left that we need to do around the house, so back to making consistent YouTube videos. But anyway, let's have a tour around this little home studio setup, whatever we want to call it. So we will start over here with the boring part of the room, because this is a little bit of the room that won't really be on camera. This is kind of like my storage area. So I've got a shelf unit from IKEA, and in the unit I've got these little cardboardy boxes covered in fabric. I don't know what they are, but they were cheap and they do the job perfectly well, so I can just store little bits in there. So in here just got Tupperware containers, but in others I have like camera gear, so I've got reflectors and clamps and all of that stuff. Got my skateboard helmet. So yeah, on top I keep my Pima Canon camera bag to keep all my camera gear in. When I'm not using my camera gear in, because that camera bag is so big, I usually just store everything in there, and it's nice and neat and tidy and out of the way when it's up there. So that is the boring part of the room. Let's move on. Okay, so when I was setting this room up, one of the things I wanted to do was make it look good on camera, but it also needed to be practical for everyday use. So obviously it needs to look good on camera because I'm making lots of YouTube videos all the time, but I do spend, or plan on spending, quite a lot of time in here, so it needed to work in both ways, and that is where this shelf comes in very useful. So the top obviously looks good because that is the bit you're going to be seeing on camera. So I've got a load of fake ornaments and fake plants and stuck some lights around it. So I've got some little fairy lights up and down the shelf and a couple of lights behind the flowers and behind that ornament there, just to backlight them a bit and make it look a bit more interesting. But on the bottom I've just got standard plastic crate things just with cables in that I need every single day to edit videos. So got another one with just hard drives in, so I can quickly go in and find any footage that I might need for a video, and another one with my glasses in. So yeah, it works on both levels, and that is what I like about it the most. Now my plan was, when I first got into this room, was I was gonna do the traditional YouTube thing and get as a desk an IKEA kitchen worktop and put it on the 2 pairs of drawers that pretty much everyone that makes YouTube videos seems to do. However, IKEA have discontinued those drawers and I didn't find any others that I liked, so I scrapped that idea and I found something on Amazon I liked even more. So I went for a corner desk, so I can literally shove it in the corner. It gives me multiple working angles, so I can sit at this side, I can sit at that side next to the monitor. I think it actually works better for this space as well, because this is a a bedroom, so you are limited in some ways for space and angles, and this just gives me that extra opportunity to be able to shoot from another angle. So I think it's actually worked out a lot better than what I was originally planning to do with the IKEA setup, and this is a lot cheaper than the IKEA setup as well, so win-win. And over in this angle we have what is going to be my main editing setup. So I have a Philips monitor. This is a 4K monitor. It looks absolutely incredible. It's got a nice matte finish on it, which means you don't get any glare off it, which I absolutely love. I've never used a matte monitor before, so that's incredible. And I also have a black Apple Magic Keyboard and Magic Mouse, because if you haven't noticed, everything in this room is kind of dark wood and black. That's kind of the aesthetic I wanted to go for. If you take off the white walls, but I quite like the white walls actually, I think it looks alright. So yeah, monitor, 4K. What's really good about it though is it is plugged into my MacBook Pro 16-inch, so that is my computer that I do everything on, edit all my videos and everything, but it is plugged into the monitor by one USB-C Thunderbolt cable, and that even charges the MacBook at the same time as throwing everything onto this monitor. So that is very, very useful. I did, however, learn the hard way, because it's not just any standard USB-C cable you can use to do that. You need a USB-C Thunderbolt cable, because basically that can transfer a whole more data than a normal USB-C cable. So yeah, if you do want to do that, you do need to get a new cable, but it works incredibly and it saves a lot of space and a lot of hassle. So to save even more space, my MacBook is sat on a little book arc, and this is incredible. I got it off Amazon. It just saves so much space because your MacBook can sit in that upright position and you can use it fully closed when you're using it with a monitor, so it just saves loads of space, and especially when you're using it with that one USB-C cable, it just makes everything so easy, because you can just literally plug it in and start editing straight away on your monitor. And hidden away just down here in the corner, I have a little charger for my Sony camera batteries, which just hides there completely out of the way, and there's no cables around anywhere, which is one of the things that I am most proud of in this whole entire room. So if you are anything like me, you will absolutely hate cables and you just want everything to be easy. Now, ignore the mic for this little bit. Logistical problems, trying to sit under a desk and record audio. Not that easy. But anyway, with cables, it's not very comfy either, but with cables, get one of these from IKEA. Costs a tenner. You can literally hide all of your cables in it and save all the hassle of having to look at cables under an open desk. I'm gonna get out from under here now because it really hurts. And one final thing I did was I hung these little soundproof panels onto the wall. Now, before anyone says anything, I know they are not the best thing in the world at soundproofing, because especially with the way they're laid out, I've still got like solid wall there, so there's still going to be sound bouncing off that. They're pretty much there just because they look good. Purely aesthetic. That's the only reason I decided to put them there. However, they do make just a little bit of difference with the kind of echoey reverb sound I get in here, but I'm going to be sorting that out in another way very soon, hopefully. So yeah, they're there purely because they look good and I didn't know what I wanted to hang on the wall. That's it. End of. So that is my new little YouTube setup, home studio thing, whatever you want to call it. I am in love with it already. It's only been finished for like a day, so I've not even properly used it yet. I can't wait to start making consistent videos in here again, and just making consistent videos again, full stop, because I have missed making YouTube videos so much over the last few weeks. Even though I've kind of got the odd one up here and there, I do miss making videos a lot. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up. Click that little subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. Come and be a part of this community. And one last thing just before I go. This happened the other day. 2,000 subscribers. That is just insane. On my little channel, 2,000 subscribers, 2,000 people have clicked that button, and that is mad. I can't thank anyone enough for clicking the subscribe button and watching these videos. Is massively appreciated. So yeah, let's see where it goes. Let's see how far we can get, how many subscribers we can get on the channel, because 2,000 is just insane. So yeah, thank you if you are subscribed. If you aren't, do click that little subscribe button. You might enjoy the videos. So yeah, that's it for this one. I shall see you soon in the next one.